The lighting.
You want me to go live now?
Yeah.
It's early. All right. So we're going live right now. Got all the little production stuff in the background. Just gonna try to tidy it up a little bit, but I guess it's not happening. I'm a big fan of the show. Hey, Cassandra, how you doing? I feel like I should have it on a microphone so I can hear myself, as if the voice is not already coming out of my own head. Hold on, I gotta close the door. With magic. Magic. You didn't see that? Did you see that? David Miles, hey, how you doing? Wow, you guys are the first to come in. This is pretty awesome. So we're scheduled originally to show up on the radar at 7:30, but it's 7:28, so we're a little bit early. Josh Whitfield, what's going on, man? Tamara Reese, greatest of all time. Please tell me you're not the womanizer in real life. I'm not. I think I'm a good guy in real life. Forgive me as I'm speaking to everybody who's coming in. David, Foxy Moxie, Brittany Norwood, who shares the same last name as my baby Brandy Norwood with her singing self. Tamara Reese, Tamira, forgive me if I messed up your name. I didn't mean it. It was Kelvin. But Grace, I'm gonna answer that question. You said, tell me that you are not a womanizer in real life. I'm not. Like I said, I'm a good guy. Kelvin is not. Kelvin is, what's this, YouTube? Can I cuss on YouTube like that? I guess so. We was saying all kind of, F-bombs and niggas all over the cast, or the show, I should say. So let me see. I love y'all movies. Thank you. Kelvin is an asshole. Kelvin, in some way, shape, or form, was partially, maybe, kind of who I was a long time ago. But I think the difference is, I don't want to say too much because you got to watch it to know what's going to happen. The difference is my breakthrough was, I feel like, maybe a little bit sooner. But no, that's the most concise and specific and short answer I can give you. No, I'm not Kelvin at all. I'm not gonna reveal too much, but I mean, if you saw RIP, if you've seen episode 4, then you know that Kelvin has, in a sense, he's hit a wall with himself, and he knows that something has to give. I'm not gonna tell you what's gonna give, because shit, I might be dead in episode 5. You don't know. You gotta watch it and find out. When is 5 coming out? So, from my knowledge, it's gonna be out on Wednesday. And we're aiming for that for the morning, so when you get up or on a lunch break or when you get off work or when you on the treadmill at the gym, then you can watch episode 5 next Wednesday. Cindy, how you doing? Make more. Shanice Green. So that's what we're gonna do. That's the plan. Is it 7:30? All right. So y'all were early. Y'all got in for free. Everybody else, they're gonna have to pay. We're making more episodes. So again, even though I play co-director or whatever like that, I don't know all the details and I don't want to release all the details, but we may extend it to be a little bit more depending on what you guys are saying, what you're feeling, and all that kind of stuff. And so far, you guys are feeling, and I just want to thank everybody who's jumping in, and I'm going to also thank everybody for even get here. This is my little award ceremony right now. We're at like 300,000 views. All these subscribers, and it's y'all, so thank y'all for believing in what started out to be a small project that's starting to grow into something quite extraordinary. So thank you so much for all of your support and for all of your views and for even jumping in the room right now and just showing us some love. Let's see. The film, how you doing? Vanilla one. Is this vanilla or Vanelia? Vanelia. Because that's fancy. That's French. French Vanelia 1000. How you doing? Foxy Moxie. Yes, we want more. Yeah, I want more too. And the more you watch, the more we're able to produce more content for you. Let's see. We're extending season 1 to 10. That's what we said. So yeah. So I didn't want to let the cat out the bag, but meow. She's out now. We are extending season 1 to 10 episodes, which was not the case in the beginning. It was not. I thought I was signing up for a quick little something. I didn't know it was going to be all it is. I was going to be on, some old MySpace release. I don't know. I didn't know what it was. But it's growing to be something so much bigger. So we are extending to 10 episodes. Like I said, you got to find out if I'm going to die or not. Because, it's a possibility. I don't know. It's a possibility. Let me see. Or a movie. That would be actually pretty cool to do it as a movie. Or just do it like I do. Because I be watching the show like I'm not even a part of the show. So when Wednesday hit, or just before Wednesday hit, I start on episode 1 like I ain't never seen episode 1, and I watch it all the way through. Let me see. Love the show. It's really good. Thank you, T. Josh, Kelvin and Tammy makes this show popping. LOL, but all y'all are awesome. You know what? We've had some great feedback from all of our, or towards all of our cast, and we all appreciate the love that you give. If you have a favorite, because people love and hate me. They love to hate me. And I mean, I get it, because I be thinking about what's the movie, Low Down Dirty Shame, with Peaches runs over to homeboy who stars in the soap opera, and she's like, Chad, and like she has this hatred for this man, and all he is just an actor. So hopefully, if you see me out on the street, you won't want to smack the shit out of me, because I'm not really Kelvin. But yeah. So if you love to hate me and I'm one of your favorites, thank you so much for supporting the show. If Tammy, Ericka, whoever it is you love, thank you so much for supporting the show. Does Kelvin need glasses? I got in contacts. I left my glasses at your mama's house. Let's see. Howdy. Hey, new fan here. Hey, this is Alvia Red One. Thank you so much. Love the show, the film. Thank you so much. Tamara Reese, you are very welcome. She says, thank you. Thank you. Let me see. You play Kelvin. I don't know Kelvin, but I do play Kelvin, and I do appreciate the compliment. So thank you so much, Grace of All Time. Again, you staying up in the chat, Grace of All Time, and I appreciate that. I love how interactive all y'all are. Let me see. Don't ruin the episode. I'm not, Brittany. I'm not. I said I wasn't gonna say, but so much. I'm not gonna ruin the episode because I need you to watch it. And like I said, I'm gonna be sitting back watching it like I wasn't even Kelvin in the episode. So damn fine. Look, I can't take credit. I can't take credit for that. I gotta give credit where credit is due. God, I just, Beyonce said she woke up like this. I'm going to have to say I woke up like this. I mean, I just put some stuff in my head. That's pretty, yeah. Let me see. You went for the long haul. You done created a monster. Okay, yeah, whatever. You look like my ex. I hope we just look like twins, cousins, brothers, something. I hope Kelvin and your ex, I hope they're not the same people. But then again, maybe good. He's an ex. This is an ex for a good damn reason. So don't go back to him. I love the show so much. Thank you so much. Episode 1 set the bar to 2. You know what? Episode 1 was such an adventure. And I learned what to and what not to say about episode 1. And really, any episode, forgive me, I had Chinese food. Any episode that there has been some. Episode 1 pushed the limits, I think, even for me in my acting career, because I had never done a sex scene. I've starred in plenty of sex scenes in my phone, but not on camera for the world to see. So it was very interesting to be in it, because look, in a situation, we all know what to do in the situation, but to see it play back, it was so awkward. I was like, really? Is that the face that I make? Is that my nut face? Is that my nut face? Like, is this? Yeah. I don't want to see me. I don't want to see me like that. But it definitely grabbed the attention of a lot of people. A lot of people. I was quite embarrassed because I sent out the first episode. I was so pumped, and I was like, here, aunt, here, mother, here, cousin, here, grandma, here, everybody. And it slipped my mind completely that the opening scene was me getting it in. And they let me know real quick that they weren't pleased with that. Let me see. Your sex game was on point in the bedroom. It's a conversation I can't even have on YouTube. This needs to be a show on Netflix. You know what? We're aiming for that. and some more stuff. So, a great thing about our show is when I'm watching it on YouTube, probably when you guys are watching it too, when one episode goes off, an episode of a whole nother show comes on. I don't know if I can say the name. I don't know, copyright infringement or whatever. But a very popular creator, producer, director, female, I ain't gonna say her name but her show comes on next. So a lot of people are coming from watching that show, and then they come over here, fuck Issa Rae. I say Issa Rae. It's an Issa Rae show. So they see our episode, and then her episode might come on, or her episode will come on, and then ours will follow it. So it creates such a buzz. And I think that's just absolutely awesome. So yeah, he wasn't ready for the opening scene. We wasn't ready for the opening scene. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. This needs to be a show. Oh yeah, I said that on Netflix. So that was the thing. Yeah. So hopefully we're headed to like HBO. I mean, based on the opening scene, episode 1, it could be Showtime. Cause she said, I'm gonna do it with my finger. I'm telling you, episode 1, baby. Because I feel like that's what you would have done, the film. I feel like that's how you gave it when you were typing it. Why Kelvin just threw the condom. Because Kelvin is so crackball. Kelvin is just so crackball that he would just peel the condom off and just toss it as if, I mean, she already meant nothing to him, so the condom ain't mean nothing to him. She'll grab my attention. I bet it did. Oh no. In London, what you in London? I got family over in London. So I'm gonna be in London at some point in time. And I'll tell you, if you see me on the street, don't slap the shit out of me. I'm not Kelvin. Let me see. How old am I? You know what? That's a question that, I'm 32. It happens quick. I swear to God, I woke up one day and I was 30. I ain't know what. The last thing I remember, I was 5 years old, jumping off my front porch with my Batman cape on. I thought I was a vampire. And then I woke up one day and I was like, shit, I got bills and responsibilities. Like, what is this? I got like life insurance and health insurance. My back hurt, my knee popping. It just happened out of no damn where. What's my Zodiac sign? The best sign there is. Sagittarius. You see how I was rapping real quick on that freestyle shit? I could do that a little bit, not really. I'm about to watch episode 1 again right after this live. And I appreciate that. Watch it, like play all the way out. Straight through 4. 16 hours. I'm solo dolo. It's just me. I only got time for me. I only got money for me. That's it. Aren't the sex science awkward? Sex science can be awkward. I didn't take that class in college. But it could be awkward. I see someone says, aren't the sex science awkward? I'm assuming you said scene. And yes, there you go. I got the correction. I got it, Miss. I wasn't trying to play your face. I just want to make sure I understood what you were trying to say. And the sex scenes were very awkward. Like I was saying just a minute ago, it was only awkward not because I ain't know what to do, but because I ain't never had no third party in the room with no camera, just recording like that. And like I said, the playback and seeing my face, and I'm all like, I'm coming, like that to me. I was just like, oof. Is that what you're seeing when you're looking up at me? Because I think I would probably just bail after that. I watch it for you so much. Oh, so you better not die. Well, I don't plan on dying, but you never know. It could be like one of them, like, I don't watch that show. What's the dude? Somebody Snow, where he died and then he came back all of a sudden. It might be one of them right there. I might arise from the snow. You don't know. You gotta watch and find out. The sex scene. Wow. Lord, I had to tell my sister that was monsters on TV to get her out. Oh, shit. Now, I don't know if you mean like the sounds, because this within the last episode or so, Ericka was getting it in. Ericka was cheating on Kelvin and she was getting it in. And she was hitting her Mariah Carey notes because it must have been good to her. You ain't shit, Kelvin, R.I.P. said. Oh, I ride on this period. It's all right. I'll FedEx you some pads. Let's see, where? Let me see. Damn, you young. How old you thought I was? It's the beard. It's the facial hair. It's the facial hair. I think that's what it is. Because if you saw my one of my headshots, you see that without the facial hair, pussy face young, just young, just young. Where in London? I'm not exactly sure in London, Bisola. I haven't been. I just know that they're there. So my people are a little bit from everywhere. North Carolina, originally from Baltimore, and then my dad's side is from Tanzania. And then all of his people, or some of his people, moved from Tanzania and they moved to England, in London, whatever. And so they kind of like scattered a little bit all over the place. So I don't know where in London they are, but cheerio and pip pip, and I'll be over there at some point in time. I don't look 32. Thank you, Miss R. You looks. She said she meant that because she put an S on that shit. She said looks 25, and I appreciate that. You see, I love Sagittarius. I'm a Gemini because we the best. You know what I'm saying? I said it. Yeah, we the best. Do you listen to? No, I don't listen to that music. I've never really heard of that music. I do know the word grime. Like bloody, grimy, you grimy fucking bastard, all that kind of stuff. But I don't listen to like grime or grunge or whatever they might be. I want to know what this message is held for review. It says this message is held for review. I feel like somebody's saying some real ignorant shit. And we're here to spread love and unity and peace, Let me see. Shania Wilson, subscribe to my channel. And I don't know what that means. I can't tell if you didn't know what to do, if you seem like you knew what to do, or when you was doing it, and I give you is that an A- plus? Because I ain't never received that grade. Tamari says, I can't tell if you didn't know what to do. You seem like you knew what to do when you was doing it. I give you an A, what looks like an A- plus. Chrissy says, do I have any other talents? Well, I sing just a little bit every here and there. It just depends on, what mood I'm in at the moment. But, whatever. Good evening. Have you thought about auditioning for Fox's Empire as Lucius's long-lost son? You better speak that into reality. Keep on talking like that to me. That's talking dirty to me. You're turning me on. I like that. I like that a lot. Let me see. You guys should film in London. I'll help you guys produce it. Come on, you got some monies? Because, hey, I think we got an account set up. We can send some money. If you can pay for it, well, I told you now, pip pip cherry. We'll be over in London right now, just filming it on up, sitting over by the Big Ben, talking to the Queen, and the new black chick in the house. The new black chick in the house. New black chick in the house. She all up in the palace. Everybody getting turned up and listening to Cardi B. Let me see. Have you thought of it? I'll write that. I last watched the live question and answer where the guy who plays Dame had said he modeled your character after him. Do you see that reflection in him as you work with him? No. Kevin is his name, Morgan. Kevin is a great guy. Whatever he's lived through, I don't believe he's still carrying that person around. One thing I learned today, because I'm in school, so I'm going to speak about my little class today. One of my classes, we learned pretty much, and I'll say it loosely, that we're not permanent people. We're not permanent. We're forever changing. And we are a sum of the things that happen to us. So you may think like, this is me, and these are the things that keep happening to me, when in actuality, this is you. And these things that are happening to you are actually creating who you are and who you've been and where you're going. So I think with him, it was who he was, but as life continued to come, he continued to grow and change and evolve. So whoever that asshole of a character he was, because you see the similarity of Kevin and Kelvin, how the names almost, but whoever he was, I don't see it. So hopefully that answers your question. I'm so glad I came over this show. OMG. Yeah, I'm so glad that you're here. Sims Free Play. So glad that you're enjoying what you're seeing. And we're going to continue to, we want to spice it up a little bit. And I don't mean like, sex spice it up, because there's some of that too. But, we're going to give you a little twist and a little turn. I'm thinking, you might not be ready for it, but stay tuned. 32, lady shoots your shot. He's single. Yeah. With a good credit at. You know what I'm saying? Kelvin looking to hook up with somebody? I mean, what the fuck is up? You pronounce Nigerian name well. Hold up. Oh, Bisola. Oh, that's your Nigerian? Hello. My African sister. Again, to you. Yeah. How tall am I? I am, it depends on the day of the week. I'm going to safely stick with 5'11". So 5'11". We don't sound like that in London. I'm sorry, Miss R. I was just trying. That was my best Idris Elba that I could put on without being dark skinned. Is the sex scene real? You're going to have to audition to find out. My favorite part, so when you get busted, but it's a fuck that bitch. I'm trying to understand that because I want to be able to celebrate this moment you're sharing with me. I'm gonna wait. Tamara, you said an A+, you corrected it. Thank you so much. Well, sing something. Why do I have to sing something? Like, you can't just put me on the spot like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, what if my voice is, cracking and I ain't ready? Said I ain't ready. You never know. Like, I just might not be ready. I can see you being on Power. You know what? I met Omari Hardwick back in 2006, 2007. I was doing some principal work on a film that will never be released because of whatever production issues they had going on. And he was a cool guy. He told me back then, I told him I want to be an actor. And he says, if you want to be an actor, the first thing you should do is get involved with all of your local theater, do as much theater as you can to build up your chops, and then take yourself to LA and find your agent. I'm still in Baltimore. Maybe one day I'll be in LA. My favorite part. Okay, well, we got that. Yep. Cash us outside at Harlot's Webb. Hey, you did a great job on the first season. I'm looking forward to the next one. Thank you, Alexis Smith. Thank you so much. Chronicle, what up? Let's see, please don't be mean to him, guys. He's so sweet. Thank you, Brittany. You know what? I don't see nobody being mean though. That's the thing, I feel like I'm such a positive person with such a quick ass mouth that I don't see them being mean, just like nobody else sees them, and that's why they're looking for attention. Anyway, moving on. Instagram. Oh, I do have an Instagram. It's actor Lutfy. It's ACTORLUTFY on Instagram. Sometimes I have to think about that because I don't know if there's an underscore in between the two, but I'm certain that there is not. So let me give it to you again. ACTORLUTFY on Instagram. You funny. Thank you, Shania. Thank you so much. Let me see. Please don't be. Hey, babe. I see you in the room or whatever. How you doing? Your live feed is kind of slow. Your comments are coming in late. I don't know. Am I doing this right here? I can't. It's good on my end. And then I'm squinting like shit and trying to read the small print. I told you I'm 32. When 30s come, just get your multivitamins ready. Get your multivitamins ready because first thing that's going is the sight. What do you enjoy about playing Kelvin? Says Chrissy. Excuse me, Chrissy. What do I enjoy about playing Kelvin? I would say maybe the fact that, damn, Johnny's food, that I can kind of relate to him. Again, from the past, I can kind of relate to who he was. So all of maybe the anger that I felt, the hurt that I felt, the confusion, all of that, it can come out within this character and safely within this character. I feel like I'm connected to him. Like I'm breathing life into who Kelvin is as a character. I think it's only fair. I think the project deserves that. The authenticity of, with Kelvin, he's like, no, you assuming I'm fucking with other bitches. I know you saw my snaps. It's like that kind of aggression. And that, like I said, just staying true to who he is and really bringing out the inner asshole of me and showing Kelvin's asshole. There you go. I'm in Baltimore. Oh, what's up? So, I don't know if we can talk about this, but I'm gonna talk about this shit. Don't say nothing. But we may be going for a season 2. And if we do a season 2, that means we got to bring new people. Even if we're going up to 10 episodes, we might have to bring in some more people. I don't know. So Ayana, if you're in the area, you might want to get in contact with Harlot Webb TV or Kevin, on his production, because we might be needing some extra people. Your voice nice when you sing thumbs up. Oh, thank you so much. Thumbs up. I don't remember you even singing that, but I appreciate that. Episode 1 was my favorite. Shania says, "Cause you nasty. Cause you nasty." Can you wear a sassy? Says sassy with a Z. Can you wear a sassy ass dress suit and dress black sock tomorrow during my live feed? That's right now. You're in it right now. What do you mean? When is season 2 coming? After season 1? It's the best answer I can give you, because it's up in the air right now. Chrissy, yes, you got it right. That's me. ACTORLUTFY@Gmail. Well, not Gmail, Instagram. Damn, I'm looking at it right here and I messed it up. I'm supposed to be doing my friend's work for her, but you're distracting me. Guess I'm gonna have to do it in the morning. You know what? That's a lesson in itself. Stop doing your friend's work. She should be doing her own work. Why are you having your time interrupted with Lutfy, aka Kelvin, because your friend ain't want to do their work? That's some selfish shit right there. Are you doing anything here so I can support you? You know what, Ayana? Because I do sing. Thank you, Shakira, for complimenting my smile. Because I do sing, I'm looking to expand on that. So I'm like shopping beats, and I can't find the right sound, because I feel like with me, I'm like Tank meets Jasmine Sullivan meets SZA meets Mario, and I don't, it's like such a mashup. And sometimes I'm like, girl, I ain't know you, and it's like real poppy, and then other times I'm like, oh, it just, just depends on how I'm feeling. But I need a producer who can just marry all of that together. So Ayana, if you know somebody, or anybody, you ain't gotta be local, anybody out there who's looking to, do some work for some work, definitely hit me up. I'm trying to do some work. Let me see. Do you have single screen friendship? Do I have the same off-screen friendship that I have with Dame and Marcus on screen? You know what? We're all like a family. When we all got together, nobody, from what I understand, nobody knew anybody. I know most certainly I didn't know any of them. And ever since then, like I believe we've all attached ourselves like family. And just like a real family, we can go without talking for a while, but when we do come back together, like the connection is still there. So yeah, I think we're more than friends. So we're family. Ericka, slap your black ass. Man, that look on your face was priceless. Oh, and that part when you was crying after you fucked, kind of feel sorry for you, but you deserve that. Matasha McIntosh, you're right. Kelvin deserved to get the shit smacked out of him. And I wanted her to smack Kelvin harder, me harder, because I could take it. Because it just went, for me, I put myself in the shoes, if I could, of Ericka, we would have squared up. And I'm from Baltimore, so I don't know, he might have got cut. But I agree with you. Kelvin deserved all the bullshit that comes his way. Have you thought about creating your own YouTube channel? Yeah, and I kind of did, but for me, I just got so many elements in my life going on that I'm not trying to handle all of that. I just rather center in my focus and my talent on this project and just let that be what it is. Your teeth are white, straight, and pretty. Thank you so much. Jesus did this. Jesus is my dentist. So Kelvin regret cheating on Ericka. Let me go back to episode 4. So I want to make sure he did. He did because he cried. He did because he cried. He felt bad. I think in that moment, Kelvin was using everybody for his disposal. And I think at the point of which somebody flipped that shit on him and was like, because for Kelvin, it was like, you just ask, you just ask, you just ask, you just ask. Hey, ass, how you doing, ass? What's up, ass? And then for someone to come back and be like, look, I just want my dick on demand. Like, he felt objectified. Like, me too. Like, this happened to me. And I think in that moment, he realized that there was a difference between Kelvin, the person, and Kelvin, the penis. So yeah, I think he regretted that. Let's see. Lou on Instagram. So he put me in there. I don't know if y'all can see all of the chat. Like I can see all the chat. What can we expect from Kelvin as the season plays out? And thanks for blessing us tonight. Looking forward to more episodes. You know what? As the season plays out, what can we expect from Kelvin is still up in the air because, we have some ideas of what's going to take place. But they're changing up just to bring justice to not only Kelvin, but all of the characters in the show, and to really bring the creator, Kevin, bring his story full circle, So you're just gonna have to tune in because, like I said, even I sit back and I still I was on a flight last night and I was watching the episodes of Harlot's Webb as if I had never seen it before. So we'll find out together. Your body was so hot and very sexy. Your boy dropped like 15 pounds. I went in the gym and I went batshit crazy and dropped 15 pounds because, all the crimpets and the cakes and Krispy Kremes, those are real good. However, they weren't good to my body. So I had to get it right and get it tight. Let me see. I'm on a gap year, school year. So she's paying me. I'm on a gap year. She's in university and I need some help. Plus I start in September. So might as well get used to typing long ass essays. Oh, that's her business. That's her business. Let her do her own essays. But I might have one or two that I can shoot your way if you want to go ahead and do something for me too. I turned half of my family onto the Shakira. Thank you so much. I hope those family members are 18 and over. But in this day and age, who knows? But thank you so much for not only you watching, but for bringing this to Harlot's Webb. I'm a music fanatic. How do y'all select the music for the show? I always find some new talented artists when I watch the show. Me too. So that's all Kevin's geniuses. That's all his geniusness. He's very hardworking when it comes to everything. He's got his hand in every element. He's pretty much a one-man show. He's doing all of it. So the music, he's finding the music. So I can't give you any answer outside of that. I love it. Like I said, when I sit back and I watch it and I'm listening to new music that I never heard, or like one the other day, Keke Palmer song that I love, and I was like, man, how you know Keke Palmer? Like, yeah, he's got good taste in music. You playing the hell out of your character. Much love. Thank you, Shatika Watkins. Thank you so much. I just try to find my inner angry, and I try to channel that, and that's who Kelvin is. Kevin is the show's curator. Yes, that's true. Thank you, Harlot's Webb. How long has Kelvin and Ericka been together? Oh, you asking real questions. They've been together several years. How do I contact you? Ooh, that's, hit me up through Instagram. He cried and beat the shit out of those blankets. Harlot's Webb. You ain't funny. Let me see. Do you have a celebrity crush? Ooh. I don't know how to just bring out one person. How do I do this? How do I say it? Ooh. I'm gonna just leave that. I'm gonna leave that alone. When I make it big time, I'm gonna announce it on TV, and then you're gonna watch us get married, because it's gonna happen like that. Loretta Devine. Something about Loretta Devine. Let me stop. Here. I'm trying to not like your character, but this live chat is making me change my mind. It says, is this Kia? Is it Kia? I'm gonna say it's Kia, not Kaya. Kaya, Moni. Well, thank you either way. Like I said, just keep watching it because I think Kelvin is going to be. It's going to be, he's going to make up for some shit. I think he's going to make up for some shit. Let me get ready for school. See you later, Grace of all time. Kevin has pitch in for. Wow. Okay. So this is Avia Red One says our creator and director and editor and everything else he does. Kevin has like a knack for showcasing and finding these talented artists, and I agree. It's much love to Kevin for what he does, and he's given all of us an opportunity to be a part of his opportunity, and we're watching this grow. And it's because of all of you guys that it's growing the way that it's growing. And I just encourage you to stay faithful so you can see the outcome of the story. And I was reading some comments at one point in time where someone had said something to the effect of, "Oh, just another black drama and just showing all this how black people was just it was just alluding to that." Drama is raceless. Everybody has some. I don't think I would have necessarily been attracted to a project that was just going to showcase drama. And not to throw stones, but I'm sure some of you watch intentionally drama. The Real Housewives of whoever, and every other show that's similar in platform. Of course, it's scripted, just like we're scripted. But our difference here, and like I said, on why I pulled myself towards this project, is because it's not just drama. There's an actual story. It's not every episode Kelvin is just doing his thing, and that's all you ever see. There's a rhythm, there's a rhyme behind the madness, and you have to watch it in order to understand it. And only my grown and sexy people are going to get it. So there you have it. The show should consider filming in New York, in North Carolina. There's some beautiful areas where the B-roll shots can be captured. Love the Maryland area as well. That Kiki Palmer song was fire. Ain't that fire? I love that song. If you just listen to the words, and it almost sounds like the melody is real reminiscent to like an old Stevie Wonder song. But as far as New York and North Carolina, we're on a budget. We ain't traveling like that. Not because we don't want to, but we're on a budget. But if you want to, like I said, PayPal, you want a Cash App, hey, we can get it popping. Do you answer DMs? Shakira, you trying to take me to Red Lobster and we ain't even been out yet. Damn. I don't have an Instagram. I'm sorry, Ayana. You need to step into the 90s. This is the 90s, Ayana. Step into the 90s and get you an Instagram quickly. My grandma just watched the first episode. Grandma probably took her back some places. Grandma ain't never felt that way. She ain't felt that way in a long time. This is as fair as the social media goes. Okay, this is as far as your social media goes. Okay, I got you. Kaya, how do you feel personally about how Ericka was so easy to take back Kelvin after he continued to cheat? You know what? So many people, more women, will say, I would never, and I wish a man would, and I don't understand how she did this. But you can easily say that when you're on the outside looking in. From my outside looking in, I'm thinking like Ericka, she or anyone like her would have to be dumb to keep putting up with the same shit. But how many times have we, you, I, whatever, been in a relationship with somebody and it wasn't going the way that we thought it was? They weren't the person, the man, the woman, the whoever it was that we thought they were from Jump Street. They start changing, start switching up real quick. We say the representative comes out, and they all smiles and holding doors open. And I'm so glad to see you. And baby, I put on my favorite everything for you tonight. And then everything flips to, I can't stand you. And what the hell is your problem? You get caught up in what appears to be love. And you just holding on and waiting for that smile, that embrace, that affection, that attention, that dedication, that loyalty. You're waiting for all of that to return to that person that you first met. So you're willing to put up with the bullshit. And I think Ericka is sitting around because she knows that Kelvin has such a good heart, because she knows that once upon a time he treated her like gold. That in some way, shape, or form, this has to just be a phase. And whatever this breakthrough is, Ericka has been waiting for it. And I think in episode 4, I should say in episode 4 and 3, you see that Ericka still has her loyalty to what she calls love in their relationship, but at the same time, she's getting fed up with the bullshit. So yeah, I don't think she's stupid. She's in love, and she doesn't want to give up, and it's a great thing about a lot of you women. You don't give up, but I will have to say, Kelvin or no Kelvin, you just gotta learn to walk away when it's time to walk away. Will we be able to see more sex scenes of you in episode 5? I don't know. I'm gonna put that in the magic hat and see if we can pull that on out, and we might get it on and popping again. That part when she forced you to give it up. She did. She robbed me of the penis. This is my dick on demand. I just want my dick on demand, and she meant it. I think that would have been kind of sexy though, like, in a different circumstances, female was just like, look, I don't know shit about, I just want my dick on the man. I'd probably be like, oh. Okay. You play entirely too much Loretta Devine. She's sexy. She's sexy on waiting to exhale when she was walking away. She's like, oh, I hope you're looking, or something like that. I was looking, because she's fine. Let me see. Very happy for you. With some of us, the entire story you tell is our reality. You're really awesome. Don't stop. Yeah, it is the reality for a lot of people. And like I said, just sometimes you just gotta throw your hands in the air and just wave them like you just don't care, and get up out of there, because it's not worth it. It's not worth losing yourself. It's not worth losing your friends or your family and whatever that comes as a risk. It's not worth it. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is walk away, but it's also the easiest way to eliminate your problem. It's gonna hurt to leave, but it's gonna hurt you even more to stay. So I let it go. You gonna take me to Red Lobster? All right, take me to Red Lobster. What time is it over there? It's 8:09 p.m. Not a problem, Lutfy. I thank you so much for jumping in and for participating. Crowd participation is always the best. It's how this thing works. So thank you. When your new episode is going to be released. So Tasneem, I think it's Tasneem Baba Ahmed. It is going to be released on Wednesday. So stay tuned and subscribe, because honestly, that's the best way for you to get the little ding or notification or whatever that's going to let you know when the episode is up. You sexy for a red guy. Now, how are you going to say something like that? Sexy for a red. What is that? That's like saying you sexy for being a black. But I guess it's a compliment. I guess I'm supposed to take the compliment. I'm glad you even said I'm red. Most of the time I get beige. So thanks for calling me red. There was a defining moment that pushed you, or what was the defining moment that pushed me into acting, or has it always been a dream? You know what? I always pushed it to the side because I thought I was supposed to be a singer. And when B2K came out and they was all baby oiled up and shit, I just knew I could do that. And I was ripping out my shirt and singing on, I just thought I was going to be a singer. And I neglected the idea of me being an actor. And then when I started getting back into it in 2009, I remembered one of the earliest memories, something weird. I can remember like a whole bunch of dreams and shit from when I was a baby. But I remember being 2-3 years old on my top bunk with a sheet. And one moment I was the guy and I don't know what I was saying to the girl. And then I run to the other side and I was a girl and I say something to the guy. And then I run back. I had a whole play that I was the complete star of at 2-3 years old. And I don't know what the hell the dialogue was about. But I just remember being on what felt like my stage. And ever since then, I have been in like little school plays and things like that, a little fashion show here and there. So being in the forefront is always something that I've enjoyed, although sometimes it can be very nerve-wracking. It can be, it can be a lot. When the attention's all on you, sometimes it can be a lot. But it's fun. It's really fun. I'm still tripping over this. You sexy for a red guy comment, Cassandra. Come on now. That's never going to happen. I don't know what that never's going to happen. I don't know what that means, Jane Doe. That's never going to happen. I'm so glad I came over to the show. Shakira, thank you again. Well, yeah, friends. Will any of Ericka's friends hook up with Kelvin? I don't know. You might have already have. You just gotta stay tuned to figure it out, because you might be onto something. I don't know. I don't. How can you walk away from your face? I guess you were saying how? I don't know. I don't know, Shakira. I wake up and I be walking away from this face all. Sometimes I'll be wanting to divorce me. I look in the mirror and I just be like, oh, I'm so tired of you, nigga. Make me sick today. But if you feel that way, I appreciate it. Thank you. This is okay. So I'm getting to wrap it up. Light. They're telling me to go ahead and take it down. So again, let me do a quick little. I know that's what I said to Tamir. Why did Kelvin and his friends come up with the separate lies? Because they ain't shit. And Kelvin says it in episode 1. Y'all know I ain't shit. And he ain't shit. I think his friends might have a little bit more of a moral compass, but Kelvin ain't shit. Was it because the show was ready for eradicating the. No, that wasn't it. Can you go live on Instagram? I'm about to eat the rest of this Chinese food that's giving me indigestion because I'm hungry. Ericka, I love the show and the characters. Thank you again, Cassie. All right, so I've been told I've run over the clock. I'm over by like 13 minutes. So I want you guys to make sure you follow me. I'm Lou. I go by Lou because Lutfy is sometimes a little bit confusing. But to help you out, I remember my history teacher told me a long time because he could not get my name, and finally he got it right. He said, the way I'm going to remember your name, no, he sounded like that. The way I'm going to remember your name, Lutfy, is that a bunch of pirates ran onto a pirate ship. They stole a bunch of loot. They got caught and had to pay a fee. Loot, fee. So now I'll be telling everybody, loot like money and fee like a bill. So Lutfy. Follow me, Lutfy, on Instagram at actor Lutfy on Instagram. ACTORLUTFY. Not the F before the T before the F. Y on Instagram. Hey Banky, how you doing, Banky? Kelvin ain't shit shirts coming soon to a web store near you. But anyway, thank you so much again, Shakira. Thank you everybody who came into to the live feed today. I appreciate you all for showing up, both here today and for showing up for Harlot's Web as a project. I want you all to stay tuned in. If you're on here, I'm already assuming that you've subscribed. If you have not subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification. Sometimes our time changes up with our release, but we want you to be able to get it, to see it, to enjoy it. We want your feedback. So go ahead to the main page, Harlot's Web page here. Go ahead and subscribe and then hit the notification button. So again, you can stay up to date with what we have going on behind the scenes, because we probably gonna release something like that. I don't know what's going on, but at least the episodes, you'll be up to date with the episode. So hit the notification button like this. Do it like that. Make sure it does whatever it does. It might light up. It might, I don't know what it does. So again, thank you all. We love you. Thank you for the support. Keep hating Kelvin until you find a reason to love him. But love me, because I'm not Kelvin. I'm not Kelvin. Don't you smack me on the street. I'm telling you, I will smack that ass back. Maybe that is like Kelvin. I don't know. All right. Bye, y'all. Damn it.